Hello gamers and geeks, and welcome to another D&D session. I'm Anthony, I'm the DM, and I run games of Dungeons & Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server. And today we are playing Ocean Odyssey. We're on the 86th episode. And yeah, things are getting weird. So, would the players each like to introduce their characters, please?
Which characters?
The ones that you're technically playing rather than cameoing.
Okay. So, I'm playing Goldie. Goldie is a tabaxi. He is a barbarian bard monk rogue who is very, very good at boxing and used to run a gym until he decided at the age of 55 that he wanted to go and have more adventures. So we'll see how that goes.
Yep, he chose this party to tag along with. Alright.
Yep, just hitched a ride.
Who wants to go next?
I'll bite the bullet.
Genius, because most men are all
I'm Demiot, the Dragonborn Paladin Fighter Warlock, and I'm about to make a series of life-altering decisions which may be terrible or amazing. It is too early to tell.
Nervous noises. Okay, who's next?
Looks like Tia Cat wants to go next.
Go ahead, Kitty.
She has a sore throat, so she will be typing today.
Okay.
Well, kinda has a sore throat. Talking lots hurts. Talking a little bit okay.
Okay.
Has everyone had a good day?
Yes. She's still typing.
Yes, she is.
More typing.
And more typing. Lots of typing.
And more typing.
Okay, I'm back. I had to shut up my air conditioner.
Okay. So Darcy says, I'm Kitty, captain of the Chaos Kitty ship. I am not the party mom. Stop calling me that or you walk the plank. I'm eating too. Okay. Petty confetti. Alright. Not sure what that's about.
Can I go?
Go for it, Seaman Key.
I use Seaman Key, the monkey with too many issues to name. Semic hybrid, navigator / pilot / autopilot, ? And has a new addiction to brimstone, it seems.
Yeah, that just came out of nowhere.
For the last time! You don't want to... No, don't go near that!
Anyway. Nabith.
Leave me. I am Nabith, the dragon sorcerer. Explosions expert. Speaker to Faye.
Pixie talker. Okay. And what happened last time we played?
Chaos. Chaos happened.
Chaos did indeed happen. What form did this chaos take?
Talking toilet.
We found out that forces had showed up in town in his robot body looking for us. The townspeople sent him away. We went chase, wound up at a wizard's hut. Wizard is dabbling in things he probably shouldn't, based on the rules of the planet.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
He seems to have technology he shouldn't have.
We were just kind of talking to him, like as I said, after we arrived at this place, and a few people have realized that there was a garden of special plants
I want to.
way there. Start off with chairs, everybody else chair. But yeah, but we were in the thing talking to him and his animated or his sentient toilet.
Sentient toilet.
There we go.
And then not much else happened because half the group in real life was really, really tired, so
Yeah,
we wound up ending really early so everybody could go to bed.
yeah, we did call it early. You are correct. All right. So, yeah.
I'm telling you, don't touch that.
Touch.
I want it. It smells homey.
I promise you, that's gonna hurt. That thing can take down a full-grown Tarrasque.
It's tiny. I doubt it can take down a full-grown kraken, let alone a Tarrasque. Now give.
It can. I'm telling you. Granted, it wasn't supposed to be that, but it was supposed to be a health tonic.
It's supposed to be a what?
It was supposed to be a health tonic.
And
I haven't worked out the kinks yet.
I'm sorry, it's a health tonic, and you killed a Tarrasque with it.
Out the window, that one. Jesus.
Well, originally it was supposed to be, but when I observed different properties, I thought of new ways to use it.
I have twisted.
How much?
How much what?
It's not for sale.
Oh, free.
Bad
Thanks.
noises.
No.
Something that regrows.
I'm sorry, what?
Make something that grows hair.
Nose hair?
Regrows hair, not nose hair.
It regrows hair. Okay.
He is going to wave his hand and disappear the vial,
Oh.
just to avoid any temptation. For the record, if you had drunk that vial, it would have been very bad.
I had no intention of drinking it. I wanted it so Key couldn't get it.
Anyhow,
Yes.
what can I do for you, adventurers?
I don't know.
If you don't
You just kind of showed up on my doorstep.
Just so you know.
You invited us in for tea. Fortis was looking for us. Does that mean ship is nearby? Wag's tail.
I don't know anything about a ship. I mainly focus on my work here.
He was asking Fortis if the ship is nearby.
Yeah. Or it was. I can't really see it because I cloaked it. But yeah, it's around here somewhere.
Okay, so it's roughly round here.
I think so.
Okay, I'm gonna go climb a tree, glide around, and see if I can spot it.
You're not going to be able
Can
to.
you use key?
Why not?
It's invisible.
I know, I was planning on hopefully flying into it.
You do realize that I can just see it, right?
Perhaps best that we leave this man to his studies.
Yes, please.
Fine.
Oh, what the hell? You going already? I had so much shit to tell you.
You're coming with me. Demios is gonna pick up the toilet. You're fun.
Leave that where it is. Do not need it.
Hey, you put me down!
In the telegram.
No.
Where this holding his gun out.
Do you put
Tries
the
to talk
toilet
to me,
down?
and No.
Do you put
Demios
down
just
Dougie?
look.
Trying to talk.
Demios just
Okay.
looks at this toilet like, I don't wanna. But fine, he just puts the toilet down. Bye bye toilet. Pats it on what he presumes is the head and just walks away.
I mean, we should probably ask the toilet if it wants to come.
I am not. Nope. I'm not asking anything that. Nope. Especially not a toilet.
Yeah, don't use that particular phrasing.
Do you want to go to the toilet?
He's sentient. He should have a right to choose whether or not he stays here.
I think I'm perfectly fine here. Thank you very much.
Wait, there's a talking toilet.
Yes.
What's your name, sir?
Dungus. Dungus Cola.
Nice to meet you, Dungus.
Pleasure's all mine.
We should really be going. Like we have to find stuff, and I'm sure we have places to be.
Hey, I get it. Just come back and visit sometime.
Alright. So let's find our missing travel apparatus.
Dark and everything.
Can I just use locate object or locate creature? Did you say the thing is possessed?
Currently no. And once again,
Squeaky.
I can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I just have to give me a few minutes, and I will find it.
Okay.
Okay.
Provided, of course, we were actually ready to
Ready to go?
do that. When we're ready, I will step outside and take to the air. Find
I will
our
also
ship.
step outside.
Demios will follow and just start humming while we waiting.
So you all are going back to the ship, following. How are you all able to fly?
I have boots.
Okay.
I have wings,
I'm not trying to fly.
and I'm only flying so I can find the ship. When I find the ship, I'm going to land and walk back in the direction.
I have a movement speed on ground that's probably faster than their flight speed. So
Well, yes, because you're part monk and everything else. Movement speed is dunculous.
65 feet. Yeah, 65 feet.
Oh, sweet! You've got 5 more flying speed than me.
Nabeth.
Yes.
The ship is in the air.
The ship is what?
In the air. It's hovering over the woods.
Well,
Oh.
that's not good.
No one can see it except you. But
Okay.
you can only fly. You're only going to be able to get there if you can fly there.
Okay.
How high is it? How high is it?
360 feet.
360 feet.
Okay, so theoretically, if I went into a rage and I rolled really, really high, do you think that I could Tigger jump that high?
No.
Darn.
Well, the question is, how springy is your tail first?
I mean, It's not a large tail. I'm only a bobcat. It's a very short tail. So
There is.
You're a guy. Would you like me to carry you up like you're my bitch?
are you saying
I'm gonna
that in
go-
character?
Yes.
I'm gonna fly onto the ship. If I know that currently Forces is in robot body, but can I still maneuver the ship if I
Manual.
sit in the? Because I'm gonna try to drop it. I'm gonna try to drop it down to treetop level and see if I can't get a ridiculously big rope ladder or something.
When you fly onto the deck of the ship, you find Forces is already on the deck. In his robot body.
Ow!
Climbed up the rope.
I thought you said you couldn't find the ship. You cloaked it, and now here. Forces?
Yeah?
Makes sense. Just makes sense.
Good. The hatred of Forces is spreading.
What? It was funny.
Oh, you're fine. I don't remember where it is because I can't see it anymore.
What do I do?
By the time I get to the ship, you're back on it. Don't. Make it make sense.
Don't make it make sense?
Make
Doesn't-
it make sense.
But it was funny. It was funny.
Your
Right?
sense of
Come on, it was funny.
your sense of humor. It's what?
My sense of humor is what?
Your sense of humor needs work.
Oh, yeah.
Your joke wouldn't land.
I don't have a full, polished 30 minutes yet. I'm working on it.
Alright, well, let's get the others up here through the ladder, I guess, as you used. And then probably get the hell off this. Get that here.
Found another world that might be fun.
Well, yeah. Sure. We can talk to the captain about it. So I'm going to fly down and guide everybody to the whatever it is Forces used to get the hell up. And here, upsies. Not upsies, up.
If you find a clearing,
Climb there.
if you find a clearing in the trees, you can probably make the ship visible for them. At least while it's on the ground and hidden from the rest of the world by the trees. Does that make sense?
Yeah, is there a clearing close enough by that I could do that?
Yes.
Thank you. That's what happened. And then I find the guide everybody to the ship and be like, all right, here we are.
On the ship I go.
Amazing. This is what happens when you have an intelligent ship. It gets lonely and wonders where its crew.
Thanks for calling me intelligent. I knew you loved me.
I take it back.
Oh, don't be like that.
Someone's left a dead skunk on his shirt.
Don't be like that.
Forces, you're just a little bit.
Just
Is
a little
it
bit.
like this all the time?
Not all the time.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes I'm sleeping.
When he's not dreaming of, treasure in one form or another.
What a
Treasure.
strange bunch.
I'm starting to look normal compared to these people, aren't I?
Did you find any treasure?
No.
The treasure of friendship.
Well, that's not good, is it? Can't spend that.
Our friendship is magic.
Well, I have found something really expensive, which we could sell and make a lot of treasure from.
Oh,
No.
What do you-
No. No.
what you got?
No.
What you got me?
No.
What did you get me? Presents.
Well, I saw this female robot body, and we could sell that for a lot of money. Especially if it has some sort of thing helping it move around. Like you.
You're not
We're
selling
not.
me.
Not to rain on your parade there, Deimos.
Demios.
Not to rain on your parade, but if
He's
you
like a
get
worse
caught
version of Alexa. Yes, he's like a worse version of Alexa. This is true.
if you get caught selling that here, you will probably go to jail for a very, very long time. And
I
you
mean,
will
we
not
could-
like it.
We could theoretically. I mean, yes, I know it's made of metal, but we could theoretically just claim that an advanced form of golem, which is a magic construct and thus knowledge.
They might not buy that, but you can try.
I mean, at least it would. At least, I not sell it or whatever. But if we had been caught, no, we could have tried that at least long enough to get the hell away from shit.
Come on.
Which is another reason why I'm kind of like, can we? No offense, you have a lovely world here, but can we go somewhere where we're not going to constantly be under threat of God only knows what because of how we got here?
I found a binary planetary system. It's pretty cool.
It's up to the captain. Captain Kitty, what is your wish?
Why, Seaman Key, why are you watching from a tree? Why aren't you getting on the ship like everyone else?
They've turned native. Oh no.
Are you staying behind, Seaman Key? Are you talking away while still muted and we have no idea what you're saying because you're muted?
Pardon?
Seaman Key, you said you are watching from a tree.
Yeah, are we on the ship already?
Are you getting on the ship with everybody else?
Yeah, he's gonna get on the ship.
Okay, cool.
Right. Is it possible for him to climb a tree and then get onto the ship from there, or would he need a lift?
The ship has landed, so yes, you can probably get to the ship.
You're right.
Okay. If I had to be carried, I would have said uppies. I
Our
climb
option-
onto ship. I pet ship. I hug ship.
Our options, Captain, are stay here where this very vessel we're standing on could get us in a world of trouble. If Forces gets bored and start walking around on his own again, get us into a lot of trouble. Or we leave we leave the surface and find other places to explore where maybe the mere presence of
Either in
the
this
vessel
system or elsewhere entirely. It's up to you guys.
Yeah. Where we don't run the risk of offending anybody just by, existing.
Kitty says, well, I think we've outstayed our welcome here. I think adventure is call for us.
Fair enough. Force, get back. Park your body and get back in the
Calling.
ship at the time.
All aboard.
Is on board.
Okay,
Let's go.
so Forces begins taking the ship out of the atmosphere. Where to then, gents? He says, using the body as an interface.
Goldie, you're our only native. Where would you recommend?
Well, I
Where the
admit-
astral winds take us, I suppose.
I admit
You
I'm
hurt?
not a space traveler, I haven't been to a lot of different planets, but I hear there's some interesting things in the next system over.
Interesting in what way?
Scientifically,
Okay.
possible adventure. There's a giant water world, supposedly, and a big rip in space.
Yeah, I don't think the captain would be very interested in the water world. So,
should we go
a
find
giant
treasure?
rip-
Should we go
a
find
giant
treasure?
rip-
Yeah, Captain.
What is it? What is it with you? Is all you think about treasure and women, horses? Is that it? Like that's your two-tracked mind? Like just fucking treasure and women?
More or less, yeah. Check out these tits.
Oh my god!
What?
Be glad most of you don't have to spend a lot of you plugged in. What Red Forces thinks about when he thinks nobody's looking?
Question.
What?
How much do we get paid?
You think we get paid? You're hilarious.
That's why we need
do this-
treasure.
We do this for fun.
You
And
put up
because
with him for fun.
okay, so originally the ship was just a ship. This is what happens when you die, connected to a ship.
So, if I kill someone on this ship, they become a ship?
No, he was wearing the
I happened to be navigating at the time, and my
Yeah, he
consciousness got trapped in the ship.
So, if I kill people in the navigation, they become ships.
You're not having my chair. Fuck off.
I have an idea.
Daniels, perhaps we leave the thinking to those who are good at that.
But think about it.
Damios,
Undead spaceships.
Damios, we've talked
Yes.
about this.
Yes. But think we could have a fleet.
We talked about this.
Actually, that's a pretty
Yeah,
cool
there's-
idea. Let's go find some ships and we'll pirate them.
See? We
Don't-
make a fleet.
Don't.
No, and no.
Come on, Captain. Let's go
We
find a ship.
We don't have the manpower.
Hey, we could go back to that circus world.
Oh no, we're not. Oh my god, just no.
We can get clown ships.
What? We're not using killer clown space.
We can have clown zombies.
I would.
No,
really
carry on. I'll
prefer-
put you both on timeout, says Kitty.
I made someone who could compete with forces in the chaos department.
There is a place far off I've heard stories of.
Okay.
I've always wanted to visit. It's supposedly near the outer reaches of known space. A place called Etho.
What sort of stories have you heard?
Stories of strange creatures and adventurers finding fortune. That sort of thing.
Captain, your thoughts on adventure and treasure? I know what forces. Did you say treasure? I saw treasure.
If you think it's better than my binary system I found, go for it.
What's a binary system?
It's 2 planets, 2 worlds that are circling around each other.
You do understand, forces, that
All the smart
They are
people are
not-
on one of them, and all the working people are on the other.
we're not confined to not seeing both. It just might depend on which order we go see them in. Plus, I thought you liked treasure hunts.
I do.
Okay then.
The workers are digging up all kinds of stuff.
I'm sure they are. Strange new creatures, possible witches. Sounds like it's just up your alley. Yeah. Do you have any more information, Goldie, so that we can set a proper course?
Any more info, Goldie? Goldie is muted.
I forgot I was muted.
Okay.
Just that it's far away. Supposedly it's a couple systems away near the edge of what we supposedly know. And that it's surrounded by a belt of asteroids.
Alright.
Where do we want to go, Kitty? Do you want to go through an asteroid belt
Like, you don't know if you're gonna like
to
it
find
or
treasure?
what you want to wear.
Or
That would not end well. Treasure.
You can help you make one if you want.
Why is nobody talking?
I have no idea why nobody's talking. But Darcy says, treasure. So
I was multitasking. Sorry.
I didn't know I had a vote. I wanted to create a legion of undead spaceships, but I'm not allowed apparently.
I'm new here, but we should probably not do whatever Demios wants.
But think, undead fleet.
Demios, I need you to control yourself. I know that's hard, but try.
Don't worry, if we get to the treasure planet, I'm sure we can point him at something and tell him to hit it until it dies, and that'll make him happy.
I can hit something till it dies. Where? He just throws out his 2 axes. Where?
When we get there, if someone or something threatens us, and not before, now put those away.
Okay. Are we there yet?
No.
He
there
says
yet.
if you behave.
Still no. Now stop asking and wait patiently.
He just sits down and crosses his legs, just...
So,
Children.
etho or binary planets?
I think the captain.
Etho.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think the captain decided on etho.
Okay.
Sorry, Anthony.
That's alright. I have... So... Okay.
Oh yeah, you have it all.
All right. Fossis says, Goldie, was it? I'm gonna need you to come sit in the chair so I can read your mind and tell where that planet is.
I believe I did see it somewhere on a map. Perhaps you can find it in my head. And he will go ahead and sit.
Uh-huh. So it's kind of strange because Forsis has been talking to you in the body, but suddenly the body goes limp and slides out of the chair, leaving the chair free for Goldie to sit in it.
Tell me like a dark green, maybe like an emerald green.
And in the meantime, Seaman Key apparently trots over to Demios and lays next to them. Okay.
Sat on the floor looking sad, so Key is trying to comfort him, doing what he did with Danger.
Okay.
Get off.
So, Goldie, you're pulling the helm onto your head.
Yes, I have the helmet on the head.
Okay. So suddenly you once again you can hear Forsyth's voice, and he's talking to you and keeping you calm while he's probing your mind for the navigation information he's looking for, reassuring you he's not going to try and pry too deeply into your memories. In the meantime, you barely even notice what he's saying to you, even though it feels strange and you can feel your memories being rifled through. You're also aware of everything the ship can see and feel and is aware of. You know how much fuel is in the ship. You know how much thrust the engines are putting out. You can feel the people walking around on the deck. You are aware of yourself sitting in the chair from the ship's perspective. It's all very strange.
Oh, this is... It's a weird feeling. Kind of like electricity. All right.
Okay. So, got it. Thanks. I don't want to look in that head anymore. And you're suddenly disconnected from the ship. And the helm lifts from your head.
Too many memories for you?
You've lived a very different life to me. Says the mechanical body as it gets back up and sits in the chair again.
Perhaps. He just kind of walks away.
All right. Let's go, kids. And suddenly you feel the ship lurch in a speed up very quickly. And you whiz past other planets in the system, including the binary stars. And within a few minutes of spell jamming, the ship makes a full stop in orbit around this other world. And you can see several land masses down there. Some of them green, some of them white, some of them sandy yellow.
Oh, look!
In blue.
The temperate zone, the arid zone, and the frozen zone.
Frozen.
So, which part do I get to fight?
You're going to fight a whole land. You know,
But you said when we get there, there'll be someone for me to fight.
I said probably. You haven't even landed yet.
Pick a landing spot. Any landing spot.
What's the biggest, most dangerous thing?
We don't know because we can't see what's.
I mean, we can hover a little closer and fly over the landmass until we find something that looks dangerous, if you want.
Sure. And then I'm going to push Damios out the ship, and he can conk it on the head with his head. That sounds nice.
That sounds nice. Okay. So he like there's one large continent in particular on Ethor, right, Goldie? North, rather?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's one large continent, and it has a singular moon.
Cool. So the ship descends through the atmosphere, and you find yourself coming up on this landmass. And there are bird-like things flying through the air. Sorry?
I just said caca.
Caca, indeed. Who's got really good perception?
Probably Kitty.
Goldie.
Pretty decent perception.
Goldie's
and
only
Kitty.
got a 37.
Oh, I forget about
Show
that.
Goldie's got a 20. Sorry, Kitty's got a 25.
Yeah, Goldie only has 37, so no, it's not that high.
Take that, Kitty. Someone that sees better than you.
Both Kitty and Goldie will notice that some of the birds are not what the fuck? That amongst these flocks of birds seem to be birds that are made of brass, flying in formation with the natural birds.
Huh.
It's kind of strange.
Well, I've never seen that before. Then again, I've never been off Sunder.
Mhm.
So this is what space is like, huh?
Well, yeah,
Space-
we've been doing it.
Space is
We've been
where we
doing
were
this for a
before.
This is this is a planet.
Yeah.
Not Sunder.
Right. I meant the time in between.
Yes, that is what space is like. At least on our ship.
Yes.
We can move slower if necessary. Traveling between world.
That's
Generally
boring.
preferred.
So
Alright.
you come down through the cloud cover and you see some mountains and hills and forests and some settlements. One of which looks quite expansive and has these strange ziggurat-like buildings.
Oh, that was.
And there's also great brass cylinders pumping out clouds of smoke and steam into the air.
Seems like this place is populated.
Mm-hmm. Should we go check out the city, or should we go find us a big monster?
Yes.
Sure.
I think at the moment we should avoid the city until we know more about the general feel of the land. Maybe find some big. Not necessarily that I want to find a big monster, but doing that or finding an area outside of one of the smaller settlements so that we can start to get the lay of the land would probably be a smart decision.
Oh, okay. Let's go find a frontier town. And he heads west. Somewhere that's a little... Sorry?
Why do I suddenly regret decisions?
You soon find yourself crossing plains of grassland and desert with great rocky outcrops sticking up out of it. There are signs, a few signs of civilization, just one or two houses and other similar buildings dotted around. Ones that are less recognizable as houses. Eventually you come to a small cluster of buildings with only like one main street. And there are people walking around in the streets, as you can see. Fossis did have the foresight to put the cloaking device on, so the ship is invisible. But so you can see the people walking around, and the only sign that they would have that you were there is if they would look up and see people floating in the air. These strange people, they're not humanoids, or at least not that you would recognize. They clearly have a very different evolutionary background. But there are also large quadruped creatures that some of them are using to as some of them are riding like horses.
Should we ask them where we are? What's going on?
Fighters.
Maybe we don't jump directly to that.
No, they may have a problem that we are uniquely suited to fixing, which involves beating up something. But let's put down just outside of town and enter town and see what's going on.
Okay. Forsyth takes the ship down. It kicks up some dust as it does so, which may draw a little attention, but not much. What do you do when the ship has touched down?
Disembark?
I think Goldie's gonna try to go first,
In a
just
mosey
in
on in
case
town?
anything. Just in case anything dangerous happens, he's gonna want to lead the party, so he'll be up front.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna fly down. It's just after Goldie.
What'd you say?
So I'm gonna fly down just after you.
Oh yeah, still got
Okay.
5 seats.
And walk into town I will.
Okay. Now Goldie is a tabaxi.
Yes.
The creatures that greet you, that you see in town, seem to be looking at you with interest. You're not sure, because you're not sure if what you think is a face is actually their face, or what. They're just so different.
Could you describe again what they looked like? I missed that bit.
I'm stalling because I'm trying to figure that out for myself.
Okay, so that wasn't... Okay, never mind. Then I'll let you do your thing. Goldie walks into town, and I think probably noticing some of the looks, or what is assumed to be looks at him, just kind of shrugs his shoulders. He's kind of used to being the center of attention from his boxing days, so he's alright with it.
Okay.
You get weird look. I can only imagine
Typing.
what the freaking dragonish looking thing is getting.
I think I might just make it easier for myself, and yeah, let's just go with
Hugs.
what?
Hugs.
Sure, they're hugs.
Yay! Wait. No, they're not hugs, are they?
Well, I was saying let's just go with, and you said hugs, so now they are hugs. This is a race of hugs.
Oh, what? What does that even? No, they are not all sentient. Let's not again. Jesus. Oh.
Frantic typing.
Yeah, trying to find a picture that I like.
Tippity, type.
Type.
You will notice that several of them have
I can't see.
prosthetics, mechanical parts, mostly made out of brass.
No.
A few bits of iron here and there, but yes. But they're a strange sort of multi-limbed furry creature, sort of like if a hamster was crossed with a pillbug.
Which one?
The hell?
Okay.
If a what was crossed with a what now? I was coughing.
A
A
hamster
hamster cross a
cross,
pillbug.
a hamster crossed with a pillbug.
That's terrifying and adorable at the same time.
Interesting. I'm wondering which parts of both, but
So, okay, so its face is sort of insect-like, but it's furry. So, it's got including antenna. but it's also got the hamster-like ears, right? And then it's
Okay.
got this cute little fluffy body, but with multiple limbs, each with a furry little paw. They're a sentient race, so of course they're also wearing clothes, but they're these just little pill-shaped people.
That is still nightmare fuel. Thank you.
I want one.
If I didn't, Nabbit going to get in real close to Goldie and be like, if I didn't know better, I'd swear this entire place was populated by wizards' experiments.
I think being this far away from Sunder, they're probably safe from that particular wizard.
Didn't mean that one in particular. I just meant in general, like.
Oh, yeah, that is a possibility. And as Goldie looks out, can I an insight check just to get a general feel for like what the vibe of these people is?
So you'll notice that they seem to have a belt that has various items hanging from it. A lot of it looks, a lot of it looks like pouches to hold like money and items and stuff like that. But there are also specifically shaped pouches that some of you might recognize as being a holster.
Oh my god, the Pillbug Hamster Cowboys. I love this. He's just gonna walk up to one of the guys. Can I have one? They're adorable.
No.
Belcher, no belt.
Oh my god, these things are adorable. Can I keep
No.
one?
Can I cast telepathy?
I cast comprehend.
I cast Itchy Bones.
No. Okay, comprehend languages.
Who are you? Where have you come from? What are you doing here?
Oh my god, they're adorable.
I can understand what they're asking, but I can't talk back. I'm going to try speaking in common or whatever. I'm going to try the
Guys,
different
I have
languages.
telepathy. I can just use that.
So you're going to speak directly into their minds?
Oh god.
Yeah.
That's good. That's gonna be weird.
This is gonna go wrong really quickly. I can't wait.
I'm betting on 7 minutes until we hear roll initiative. Tops.
I'm betting 3.
That's creepy ass bastard.
So Key is going to go, hello, do not be alarmed. This is literally the only way to communicate with you.
What happened to me?
Of course, the only one who's... Nabith is the only one who's hearing it say what's happening to me. Everyone else is still hearing...
At this
Relax,
point,
I
Devios
can
is wetting
speak-
himself laughing.
I can speak telepathically.
What?
Goldie is
What?
saying the same thing and just repeating it very, very slowly, hoping they'll catch on. Which is just, we mean you no harm.
Yes. Speak slower. That will help them create the language barrier.
I'm gonna go again.
This person is so flustered that they drop to all their limbs and scurry off towards the town.
No.
Well, that went well.
Now, you fucked up your interaction. You can understand them, but you can't speak the language. Who gave them the nervous breakdown?
Hides behind the captain.
Ah, so 3 out of the 5 of us have declared war. Thank you. Can we try the 2 people that haven't pissed them off?
If anyone's an
Surprisingly,
artist
I am one
there,
of them.
if everyone listening to this is an artist, please try and draw the hugs for me. I want to see what they like. Yeah, I can't generate an image. The AI is not smart enough. I want somebody to draw a hug for me.
I just have the image of a big pillow with arms, and it's like really soft and plushy.
Yeah, but with a bug face, with a bug-like face, multiple fur and fuzzy body and many arms. Yeah.
Oh, just yeah. Can we? Wow. Anyway, well, excuse me. I never really thought that. I didn't stop to think before we exploded the ship that I might need to, know other languages.
So, you presume everyone speaks English?
Common. It's called common for a
The
reason.
the vast majority of people speak common. If they don't, yes, admittedly, the other languages I speak are a little weird. Of course, I speak one of the same languages you do, because probably how we were raised, as he switches to Draconic. But the other 2, I speak the language of the Fae, and I speak the language of the gods.
I'm actually looking for my languages now, because I have some really unique ones, so I might be able to be of use to us.
Goldie starts speaking in another language, and I don't know if anybody can understand what he's saying.
I can speak Abyssal and Infernal.
Currently, because I still have Comprehend Languages up, because it's a duration of an hour without concentration, I would understand any spoken language.
So you can understand it, but can't speak it.
Yes, I have Comprehend, no tongues.
Okay, you just hear, he is speaking in Leonin, specifically. And he is just trying to go through,
Well, the hugs definitely don't understand Leonin.
they don't understand languages, and we have
Well,
no real way to contact with them properly.
I know how to contact with them. It is simple. I can do this, and Demu's gonna walk up towards the town.
Oh boy.
I think Goldie just looks over. Specifically is looking for Nabith.
Yes?
And just
Demios,
goes.
as you approach the town, you see that one of the hogs, wearing a hat with a bright silver geometric shape pinned to their clothing, is holding some sort of weapon and aiming at you with it. And he's flanked by 4 more hogs, each holding smaller handheld weapons.
Alright,
when they approach,
this may work out really well. This is actually helping my plan. Debios is going to walk up and actually pull out his weapons and hand them to... as in he's handing them over. Because he can actually teleport them back to his hands whenever he needs to.
Okay, they look down at the weapons that you've placed at their feet and back up to you and lower their own weapons. I got a decorative.
2,432.
Be big!
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I think there's a moment for Goldie where he's just like, wait a second, did he just actually defuse a situation?
It looks like it.
Debios just looks over to you. I can't defuse something if one hasn't started yet.
Everything
Also,
I know
I
is
want to fight. I
wrong.
can't kill these things. They're too cute.
Just as look at his face of everything I know is wrong. Up is down.
The hugs are talking amongst themselves.
to try the telepathy thing again?
No! No! You started this.
Trying
Now I'm gonna ask
again.
Well,
I'm
okay.
gonna ask this now. Can we get the ship down here?
The ship's landed. It's a few.
If we can get one of these things back to
yards.
the ship and inside that helmet thing, we could Google Translate that way. And have forces talk for us.
Let's see how the telepathy thing goes.
Is, is everybody else okay with
Oh,
with
I
Seaman
had
Key
my
using?
mic off.
Sorry.
I was saying I have my mic off. Observant.
Observant.
I am observant. If I can see a creature's mouth while it is speaking a language, you understand.
You don't
can
understand the
interpret.
language. No, you can read lips from a distance, but you still have to understand the language.
Congratulations, we could speed learn their language, but you two completely you could learn the language.
But anyway. So, Seaman Key is going to try and talk to them telepathically.
Okay.
What does Seaman Key say?
Do not be alarmed. This is telepathy. It allows me to speak in your mind because we
Ah!
obviously don't speak the same language.
What do you want?
Demiurge just face palms when seeing them starting to panic. Just.
Are you a god?
No, I'm not a god.
If they ask you if you're a god, the answer is yes.
Yeah, this is telepathic. You don't hear any of this,
Tomorrow? Is this,
unless of course, Seaman Key is saying out loud as they're also saying it in their head. Is Seaman Key saying it out loud or just in their head?
He will say they're asking why we're here. He is going to say, just visiting and looking for a place to rest. Did not mean to scare you, but the language barrier makes it hard to communicate. You sound like you're squeaking to us.
What are you people?
I'm something known as a kraken monkey.
Kraken monkey?
Yes. That fellow there, what colour is your character, Dan?
Blue.
That blue fellow there is Demios.
And he's
Going to smile, which is more creepy than comforting. Just open buffet kind of smile. Just hi.
He's trying to be friendly. The
Receive-
golden version. Sorry. Nabeth. What colour is your character again?
Silver.
Silver.
The silver version of him. That's Nabeth. They're called Dragonborns.
Are they cousins?
No, they're not related, but they're the same species.
Oh
Okay,
god, I've realised what you've made, Anthony. I've just realised what you made from that sentence.
Fluffy fellow there with the pointed ears and
The planet of
spots.
stitches.
I mean, no, they're not. No, they're not stitch. Well, okay, actually, they do oddly look like stitches. Fuck, I did not intend to make stitches.
That's Goldie. He's something known as a tabaxi.
Hello there.
And
How?
this lady here with the pink skin and no fur or scales is called Kitty. She's something known as a shifter. She's, I guess you could say, our captain, our team leader of sorts. And he will go to Kitty. Would you like me to say hello from you?
So keep clear tomorrow after 8 and Friday after 9.
How come Kitty's not speaking today? Her headset broke or something, by the way.
No, her
Sore
throat. She's got a sore throat. Kitty nods.
Our captain says hello.
if somebody does draw the hugs, try not to make them look exactly like Stitch.
It's from the moment you said cousins, my mind went, you bastard, you made Stitch.
That was not deliberate. They was literally inspired by the fact that Xian said hugs. So I was trying to imagine what a hug would look like if it was a being.
And you made Stitch a koala!
No. That was not my intention. Sorry, Disney, I'm sorry. Anyway.
We're on planet Hawaii, apparently.
No. Anyway. Fuck.
Yes. We're just visiting. We did not mean to alarm you.
What do you want?
Honestly, we were being curious and nosy. Sorry about that.
A voice booms out from the direction of the ship. Tell them we won their treasure!
No!
Yeah, at that point, Demios is going to force his axes back to his hand and throw one at the ship. Just, shut up!
That metal object we were flying in is our ship, who is haunted by one of our friends. He's a little bit, odd, but he grows on you.
Haunted?
No, not haunted.
Alive!
Ghost ship?
Friendly ghost.
Friendly ghost.
Yeah. He helps us.
Monkey. Have you just asked them to take us to their leader already?
No.
What would it cost for you to go away?
And they don't want us around.
What they have?
They asked what it would cost for us to go away, but I don't feel comfortable taking anything off these little guys. They're so cute.
What they have? If I need to leave the offering shit, I'm on it. What they have?
Captain.
We can offer
Ahana.
Shush.
we can repair, we can give gold, we can give food, we can give riding beast.
We will relay this to the party.
Wait, if these things are so adorable, what does that beast look like?
Riding beast? What is a riding beast?
He points to one of the
Sorry, I didn't update the sheet earlier with what we have. The stuff I got, so I just updating that.
many-legged mounts. They're obviously, since these hugs are only they're only small creatures, so they look kind of like an Afghan hound if an Afghan hound had an extra set of legs and mandibles.
Wait. Wouldn't this thing be smaller than me?
Making like, seriously, what is... Are you just letting your twisted freak loose or something?
Sorry, what?
Don't ask. Don't ask. We might step into his fetish folder. Don't do it. Don't ask.
Kitty says...
What did he ask?
Don't worry about it. It's not important.
Okay.
Kitty says you should ask them if there's anything dangerous around here that they may need help with.
Goldie said that. Oh. Okay.
Goldie said it, and I tagged the wrong person.
What does Kitty think? Key will relay what they're offering, and I'm guessing she heard what Goldie suggested.
We can't offer much. There are... We don't have much left.
Why? Has someone been taking your stuff from you?
Yes. Great lizard.
Who? Great lizard?
Yes.
Lizard, where?
In the hills. They come and take gold.
Actually,
And sometimes our children.
Oh! Do you need help dealing with an oversized reptile? And he will say, they say that there's a great lizard which has been stealing their gold and sometimes their people.
What direction? How far? How much? Demios is almost like a giddy child right now, just fight.
If you can... If you can rid us of it, then anything, any of our wealth that you can carry in your, that the beast has taken, you can fill your pockets from it. We would like the rest returned to us.
He will say that to the crew. If we can save their people and whatever we can get back from this creature, we can keep the gold, but they want the other stuff. And
Perhaps you should ask them to clarify whether this is one thing or many things that are working together to take their gold.
is it one big lizard or is it multiple lizards? Or maybe a big lizard commanding little lizards?
We have only seen one come to take our things.
Okay. They've only seen one come to take their things. What do you think, Captain?
If children are in danger, there really is no other answer than to go.
We must.
Wait. How do we know where we're going?
Yeah, can you give
Hills.
us a map or a rough direction? It's over at the hills, right?
Hills.
And they point back towards the hills.
Is that the hills over there?
Can
Hills.
the thing fly? Or
Yes.
does it walk? Wait, they understand me.
Well, I'm assuming translation here.
Yeah, Q's translating as best he can.
I was gonna say, if he responded to my translation with yes, Demios would just be staring at this thing like, you can understand us the whole time.
No.
Demios wishes to pick one up and give it a hug, like, there.
Ah! He's got me! He's got me!
There,
Will you
there.
please let them
He's
go?
trying to show affection in the way his race does.
Oh. Okay.
There.
Alright, let's go.
He seems
Yes.
to think you're sad
Yeah.
and is trying to comfort you.
Yes, perhaps.
We're wasting time. There are young ones at risk. And Nambus just going to take us for the air and fucking fly towards the hills. Done.
I'll be right behind you while carrying his new little fluffy friend. Just, I'm coming.
Who are you carrying?
One of the hugs.
Okay.
Put me down! Put me down!
He wants to be put down. Put him
please.
down.
Wait,
Captain!
I thought he knew where we were going.
We're gonna find our way there on our. We don't need to drag one of them along with us into danger. That defeats the purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He then puts down the hug. It just calls back his actually through at the ship.
I'm gonna take a bathroom break.
Okay.
Proceed without me.
Okay, you're all heading towards the hills anyway.
Do they have eyes?
Do the hills have eyes? Is that what you're asking me?
I think the best way to say is, does it feel like we're being watched? I think the best way to say it is.
Make an insight check.
Oh, goody.
Goldie's just running.
Towards the hills?
Demios would be...
Run for the hills.
Demios would be somewhat cautious considering we're running into unknown territory. 22! Demios loves to fight, but he doesn't like being ambushed.
He's doing what now?
Demios loves to fight, but he hates being ambushed. He's going to be somewhat careful running into unknown territory.
Okay.
Also, with a 22.
Goldie's doing tree parkour.
Parkour.
This is the first time anybody has seen, like, Mammoth lose most sense of reason.
Ready, violence!
And of course, Anthony knew exactly what he was doing.
When I said mention the children. Nah.
Mm-hmm.
Kill things. I get to kill things.
Okay. So.
Nabeth, question.
What?
What happens if children are still there?
We save the children?
Save the children.
Yes, that's a given. I'm asking in the case of how. Last time I checked, one of us is fireproof. That's not going to really stop. I'm presuming this thing is a dragon from burning us alive. And the adorable little thing.
You leave it to me.
Depending on what it actually is, between you and Goldie, I'm sure we can get hit hard enough, fast enough, and to not get up again. But I wouldn't count on it being anything you recognize, considering those people look like nothing I've ever seen before. And I've seen some...
From the description given to us, I am going to ask this. Am I able to do locate creature from the description I had of this thing?
You can try. Let's have a look at the spell. Describe whenever you sense the direction, the creature's location. Okay, so the direction of this creature is directly ahead.
Okay, good news. I somewhat have found it. Straight ahead. It might change, pre-warning.
Is there a spell? Okay, my sanity. You do see, as you are heading in that direction, that one of the hills seems to have been burrowed into. There is a large, and I mean very large, like 20 foot across. Actually bigger than that, yeah. No, let's go with 25. No, let's make it a 20 foot, 20 foot radius freaking opening in the side of the hill, and it seems to be, rather than it being just a dark hole, there seems to be a red glow coming from deep within it.
Okay. Good news. It's in there. And, dibs. And he's gonna run in ahead and use his warlock invocation to put Armor of Agathis on himself.
Leroy Jenkins!
Oh my god. He's gonna get us killed.
Victory!
Still hopping on trees. Then finally getting there. He's gonna get us killed. But we should probably go after him.
Okay.
Or hear me out. We turn around and we leave.
Here's the thing: you could do it, but you'll be abandoning the children.
You and I both know you can't do that because you'd be abandoning both your party member and the children.
But we come back.
No buts. We go.
But
And Demios receives a scolding later on
I get to kill.
running ahead.
So Demios will be the first to reach the incredible heat coming from this burrow hole. Are you going inside, or are you waiting for the others?
He is going to go inside, but he's going to stealth, just to get an idea of what we're facing.
The red glow appears to be, like, pulsing. Like it's... The glow expands and then diminishes. Expands and then diminishes.
But I don't know if it's
As
running
if
or not.
a heartbeat or breathing, you know?
Yeah, we're by the telegrams.
Yeah.
That's where it pulls in.
I also
He's gonna
go in.
wait. He's going to wait for the other two to get behind, just to make sure they don't burst in there and get themselves killed. Because he likes a fight, but Demios is still being fucking careful as he can.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
So he's going to wait for you two and just stop you, just...
So, are you waiting for everybody to catch up to you?
He will. Demios likes a fight, but he's not stupid.
Okay.
Well, to common sense, yes, he is stupid. To combat, he actually follows some sort of logic. Especially, don't charge alone in the room with the sleeping creature. Have a few meat shields, just in case.
So,
That's where Nabith pats Damios on the back. Good meat shield.
Thank you. You just see like his tail wagging. He called me good.
so you all head inside, getting hotter and hotter as you walk. It's getting a little difficult to breathe.
This is going to sound incredibly ridiculous given the situation, Antony. But I'm going to cast Flame Bolt, the wall.
You're gonna what?
And I'm going to cast Flame Bolt at the wall.
Okay.
There's a reason I'm doing that.
Oh yeah, I know the reason. Yeah.
I've cast a fire spell. I am spending a sorcery point to give myself resistance to fire damage.
Oh, okay. I thought you were testing to see if the wall was alive.
There was one of those.
No, because it's getting hot and it's getting whatever. I'm giving myself fire resistance by. But in order to do it, I actually have to cast a fire spell. However, if the wall suddenly takes damage or something from my attempt, let me know that too.
It doesn't.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm
Cool.
also going to point to the group and point to them to go to the left side of the room. He's pointing that he's going to the right side because I am blank. You will know. I'm doing compelled duel on this thing to make sure its focus is on me for as long as we can.
Okay.
So at least that means we'll be a little bit securer.
As you go down deeper into this burrow, you eventually come around a bend and see what looks like a mass of living flame. It's glowing so brightly it's hard to make out any anatomy to it. It literally just looks like fire.
Wizard.
Demios just has a bigger grin on his face now, just, yes. He's gonna start making his way to the left side of the room. Just quiet and safe.
Can you make a con save?
Goldie walks up center.
I will see if I can make a con save. What's my con modifier?
+5.
It should be +6, isn't it?
Yeah.
The sheet wrong.
Will Goldie also need to make a save?
If you're also approaching the thing, yes.
I have to approach the thing. Just
it's
to keep
unbearably
its
hot.
attention on me.
Yes, I am.
25.
Okay, you haven't passed out from the heat.
Also, I'd like to point out, I have my Armor of Agathis, which is cold damage on me. Would that somewhat cool my body down?
Maybe. Let's see. Goldie, however.
Lucky?
You start to feel woozy. Okay, we're lucky. Go for it.
Okay. Oh. Come on. Higher than a 5.
Oh, that one! Pass out.
One more.
Okay.
Dear God.
There we go.
27.
You're fine.
I have one lucky left. I'm not going to try it again.
Okay. For this call, I'm going to wait for everyone to be ready and cast Compel Duel on the thing we see in front of us. If it... I need to make sure that thing focuses on me, not the group.
Okay.
I'm waiting for everyone to say if they're ready to try and deal with this thing.
Who's going to attack? Or who's
Oh,
going to...
sugar, I forgot to roll initiative.
Well, we haven't
Yeah,
rolled
okay.
initiative yet. We haven't done it. Not yet. I'm waiting for somebody to
Okay.
actually... I'm waiting for somebody to actually declare the charge, and then you'll roll initiative.
Goldie will go into a rage.
While they're doing that, I would like to cast a spell.
What spell?
I'm going to spend resources I can start to spend to do that. Where is my meta magic?
I don't know.
No. Check.
Do I not have it?
What you looking for?
I'm looking for my meta magics. I'm trying to see if I have one that I want.
You have transmuted spell and twinned spell and subtle spell and quickened spell.
Okay.
You also have careful spell and empowered spell.
Yeah. So.
Oh, and
I am
distant,
going.
and distant spell and heightened spell.
Yes.
All of them.
I was trying
You
to find
have
the.
all of them.
I was trying to find the transmuted spell.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend a sorcery point to transmute delayed blast fireball from fire. Oh,
Fire to cold. All right. And you're gonna put
Cast
that.
that
Blade
You're gonna.
blast, no ball.
You're gonna place that above the sleeping fire.
No doctor.
yes.
Okay.
No doctor.
And I'm going to hold the concentration for
Mr. Bonnie is around. I'll check in the general.
as long as I possibly can, so that I can get as many dice out of it as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know
'Cause-
when you lot are ready, and I'll cast Compel Duel.
I'm waiting for everybody else. I'm as ready as I'm gonna be for the moment.
Does anybody else want to do anything before you wake this thing up? Does anybody want to prepare a particular attack? Or a particular spell?
I did say that Goldie did start to rage.
Not there.
Yes. It is massive. It is gargantuan. It is the biggest big you've ever bigged.
Did anyone go to Telegram DOC?
Oh my god, I'm against
that would
Barney the
have to be
dinosaur.
bigger than the goldfish.
It's not bigger than the goldfish. It's not.
By the way,
The goldfish was big enough to eat a planet. This is not.
be terrifying if it is.
But it's probably as big as your ship, or at least it would be if it unfurled itself.
Oh, Kitty is shape changing into
a dragon. Okay, what kind of dragon?
A cool dragon, duh.
A shizzle.
No cap.
Amethyst. Okay. Ancient amethyst?
Oh no, that's not the command, damn.
What are you looking for?
Oh, just double checking an item I have, that's all.
Exclamation item.
Ah, okay.
By the way, Anthony, I cast that delayed blast fireball at me.
Oh. At what level?
At 9th.
9th. Okay.
So it starts out at like 14d6. And every turn
I
it'll get
misspelled the word displacement. Great.
Yeah, what the hell happened?
Yeah, I've never heard of that item. So. There's a cloak of displacement.
There it is. That's the one.
He's been shot in the chest, so...
I put it as the wrong item on the thing. Because I was there like, what the fuck is the ring of displacement?
Yep.
Now I found it.
It's a cloak. I'm gonna stay at range and hold action Eldritch Blast. Okay. I think I think the Amethyst Dragon, you're gonna end up closer to the heat just by, just because you take up more space. So, could you also make a con save
DOC.
as the Amethyst Dragon?
on red or gold or brass or
Polka dot.
no. Given the fact that we're dealing with hot things, I'd have done something that is either resistant or immune to heat or fire. But
Yeah, but she likes being amethyst.
I'm not. I said I would have. I'm not telling other people what to do.
You need its stats to be on no longer lets me see it. Okay. So, monster, ancient, amethyst. There we go. That singularity breath is nice. But it would be a D20 plus 15.
She just said 2 copper instead, apologies.
Oh, you're doing copper. Okay. Ancient copper. So that's got a con save of plus 14. No space between the exclamation and R. So, yeah, exclamation R, space,
Wait.
D20 plus 14.
You need to roll initiative.
No, not yet.
I need to cast Compel Duels, then we go into initiative, I believe.
Yep, hold on. Okay. Kitty's fine. You want to play a Neon Dragon? He likes to go to raves and collect glow sticks. Alright.
Okay, in all fairness, that sounds awesome. Disco, whoop, whoop.
Okay. Are you doing your compelled duel now?
Yes,
Alright.
I need to make a save of... What save do I need?
It's a wisdom save.
Yes, of 19.
Oh fuck, it got a nat 1. Let's legendary resistance that.
Fight me!
Ugh. It says in Draconic, "Who disturbs my slumber?"
Me.
You're not a fuzzy little hug bug thing. What are you? Why are you here?
Badass badass, angry, and wanting something to eat.
Oh. Oh, I've got plenty in my larder if you want something to eat. That's fine.
Oh, you're reasonable.
By any chance?
Why wouldn't that be?
This gent has had a gunshot wound to his...
Guys, he has a conversation.
I've just washed the wound out. But I haven't done anything else.
What's this thing? Touch. Boom.
Surprise!
Well, hold on. Is it going to try to make the save, or is it purposely trying to make it explode?
Okay, let's have a look at what's this. He is dragon. Yes.
Hear him roar.
So delay blast fireball. If the glowing bead is touched before the interval is expired, the creature touching it must make a dex save. Okay, so he needs to make a dex save. So instinctively he sees it like, oh shit. 28.
Yeah.
One moment. Because I believe I have Atney's most hated spell.
Really? You've already found out that
No,
he's...
Nah, I don't have silvery barbs.
Okay.
I do.
Okay. So you're gonna make him re-roll that, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I will.
26.
Oh. Not that it's any better, but I will give Goldie the advantage. How long had it been?
Well, the thing is, if he passes that save, he can then throw the bead up to 40 feet. When he strikes a creature or a solid object, the spell ends and the bead explodes. So, it had been at least...
Hot potato. Got it.
let's say 36 seconds, which would be like 4 rounds. Yeah.
No wait, 36.
That would be 6 rounds.
6 rounds.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, he realizes, what's this thing? Oh shit! And like bats it towards the back of the cave.
Well, I was going to say the moment he reaches full range, since we're technically not in combat,
You're just gonna drop.
I could just drop. Yep,
Okay.
drop the concentration and go.
Boom!
All right. So half as much of.
I started out at 14. If it's 6 more, that makes 20 d6.
Half of 20d6 of
And that'll be
cold damage. You said yes.
Yes.
that'll be Goldie's cue to get concealed.
Yeah, I think everybody should be rolling initiative now.
Can I say I hid though?
Yes, if you want to have hid before the thing.
Oh shit! I got a
14.
9.
14 points of damage. Okay.
Hopefully he won't be angry with me, because I actually went, wait, we shouldn't fight him, he's being nice.
I have advantage, and it's not from the advantage I was given. To clarify,
Okay.
You just got shot in the chest.
only a 29.
I'd like to point out, you have a plus 11, I have plus 2.
Oh, jeez.
Alright. So we've got Demios' initiative, Goldie's initiative, and Nabith's initiative. Can I get an initiative roll for Seaman Key and Kitty, please?
Okay. And the big red dragon has not noticed there's a lady dragon coming up.
Well, he's just woken up, realised that there's people there, and found the bead. The bead's gone boom. Yeah, he probably hasn't had much time to notice much yet. Okay, so Goldie's on 29. Seaman Key is on 21. Kitty's on 19. And then we've got Demios. Well, actually, Cinderwing. Demios on 9. And Navith on 3. Okay. You notice, by the way, that as the thing explodes, that Cinderwing sort of tries to block the blast with its body as best as it can.
Let's take the wagon up, it'll be easier. And we can show them where the wagon is.
Goldie, you get to go first. What do you want to do? And how well hidden are you?
Well hidden enough to get sneak attack.
Did you actually roll stealth?
I did not. I will. Hold on. Stealth.
Plus 18, so it should be good. Oh,
it's
hell
only
yeah.
27.
You don't get sneak attack.
I don't.
Mm-mm. He's got a passive perception of 31.
Fuck! You know what? Fuck it. Last lucky. I gotta do better than a 9, right?
You've used... So let me get through it. You've used all your luckies. You've used 2 on heat broke. And what was this last one you've used it on?
Just to hide better, and it still didn't work.
Did you have advantage?
Alright, I have advantage.
You can't use advantage on lucky. Or you could have used it on the initial roll, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's call that 29 the advantage roll, so it was... And now you're using lucky to try and get better than the 29.
Okay. Fair.
There we
7.
go! There we go, now you're hidden. Fuck.
Okay. Well, all my luckies are gone.
Yes!
Awesome. Jesus Christ. Alright, so I am going to sneak up. I'm already raging. I'm going to recklessly attack with the Warhammer on the first attack. And then I want to switch to claws after that.
Alright. Roll it.
Okay. $26.
That's a hit.
First one. And then claws after that. Let me just check one thing real quick. Okay. Then I'm going to do 1 claw attack. Which is... Okay, that's not bad. 28.
Also hits.
Then I'm going to Flurry of Blows.
Okay. To do 2 more claw attacks.
Yep. Then those are... I can also have those be claw attacks, right?
Technically, rules as written, claw attacks is a weapon. It's a natural weapon, but it's a weapon. And the unarmed... Flurry of Blows specifically says it's supposed to be an unarmed strike.
Okay.
So
that's
fists, elbows,
Okay.
knees, kicks,
Okay, so that's
headbutts,
two more, right?
but not claws. Go on.
so that's 2 more.
Yeah, Flurry of Blows is 2 more unarmed strikes.
Okay. 28 and 27.
They hit as well.
And hold on. Because I believe there's a key point thing I can use here.
Stunning strike.
Stunning strike.
Con save.
Con save. And because I used more than... If I spend a key point or more as a part of action on my turn, I make 1 more attack as an unarmed strike.
Ooh. Okay. He got 30 on the con save, by the way.
27.
That also hits. So you got 5 hits.
Oh.
If you want to burn another key point, you can try again to stun him.
Sure, why not?
Each one of those attacks has the potential to stun him.
So does that mean I get another attack?
No.
No.
Okay. This is just for stunt.
Alright, so 22 on the next against the next stun. Does that one pass?
I believe that does. Yeah, that passes.
Okay.
DC 17.
Okay.
Anyhow, now I get to do the fun part.
Damage.
Yeah, which means math. Okay, so that first attack,
So that
was with the Warhammer.
1 Warhammer, 1 claw, and then 3 unarmed.
Okay. So Warhammer.
I'll be going to bed soon.
And since you have 5 levels in Monk, it's D6s for the unarmed strikes.
Oh, and then there's the sneak attack.
Oh, fun.
I need that in the back.
Okay. So that's a D10
Which is
plus
4d6 for that.
And then claws is another D4 plus 4.
By the way,
And that will be down.
And 3
Since-
unarmed strikes is just 15.
your Rakish Audacity would have given you the sneak.
No,
attack
you're
bonus.
unarmed. North monks get their martial arts die. They're D6s
Yeah.
for unarmed.
Okay, so just
So
3d6.
So yeah, the 3 unarmed strikes are each a d6.
Okay,
so
then
3d6.
And
Plus-
then adding the... Oh, man. Adding the sneak attack, that's another 46.
Uh-huh. And your
Okay.
strength / dex modifiers would total 20. Because 5 times 4
Okay.
is 20.
Thanks, Earl.
Okay, so d10 plus 4 plus d4 plus 4 plus 3d6 plus 46.
You're forgetting the 12 from your ability modifier on the unarmed strike.
Yes.
So
Add
that's
another
plus
12. Add another 12 to all of that, yeah.
Plus 12. 54.
Alright. Ow! What was that for? Key, it's your turn.
You looked like you were gonna attack.
I was just waking up, you fuck.
He is going to stick as close to Dragon Kitty as he can and hold his action to Eldritch Blast. Going to see how he reacts to the captain first.
Okay. Kitty, what do you
He
do?
also has no idea what this dragon is saying without using telepathy, because he does not speak Draconic.
Does Goldie speak Draconic? No, he doesn't. So let's assume he's speaking Common at this point. So, what does Kitty do? Kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty.
He's typing.
I see that. Psst, 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 psst. Can I hold my action for if he attacks? Yes.
There is male dragon.
Cinderwing turns and faces Kitty, realizing there's another dragon, and is this lot yours? In Draconic. Nods. Why are any of you in my lair?
You're taking children.
Well, the villagers sent you, did they? He switches to common because you spoke common at him.
Immediately switches dialect just to fuck with him.
Did they say why I'm taking their children?
They said you were taking children and you were taking their stuff.
They're terrible parents. I can do a better job.
Yeah, we're more concerned about the children part, but either way, that makes you a threat.
In
And
common,
A threat
he
because I'm giving them a
they
better
terrible.
education and better food than those idiots with guns.
kidnapping is kidnapping. Time to die.
Wait, he wants to know how do you feel you're a better parent?
Darius is confused. He doesn't know what to do in this situation. Just, I thought this thing was evil, and now we're...
I am a great worm. I have been to 1,000 worlds, learned from 1,000 different races. I am the collective knowledge of several different lifespans. I know more. I probably know more than any one single being on this entire world. Those slack-jawed yokels out there have no education system whatsoever. They constantly endanger their children on a daily basis. Have you seen how cute those things are?
Yeah, they're adorable. I have a way to solve this entire issue.
I had to take care of them.
Darius raises his hand. I know how to resolve the issue. Pick me, pick me.
I shudder to think, but what is it, Damios?
Can we see the children are alive and actually okay? If they are as, what was the word, intelligent as you said now, they should be able to speak our language and tell us what they want.
You're not gonna hurt them.
They're tiny, fluffy, and adorable. Why would I?
Okay. He begrudgingly raises his body up, revealing that there is a large hole in the ground, in the bottom of the there's another there's a hole in the ground, and in that hole there is an entire
Never hole.
No, there's not a hole in the hole. There's a whole other freaking colony of hugs in there. Most of them still young, running around in much better built habitats than the ones that they that they had been taken from. The air down there smells fresh. Like I said, I've been taking care of them.
One moment.
Are we done?
Demios just shoves his head in the hole. Take me to your leader.
They don't understand you, remember?
It doesn't matter what the conditions are that you have for these children. Kidnapping is still kidnapping.
Yeah.
It will be dealt with.
They're happier with me.
Demios raises his hand. Did they go for a court of law? If he adopts them, technically it's not kidnapping.
There is
His
no
child
law
pick up
on
from
the
daycare.
frontier. There's no law here.
Well, then I guess there's us.
I hate to play devil's advocate,
You're gonna-
considering
Take them away from my warmth and my care and put them back out into the desert with their parents.
I wanted a fight, but I'm siding with the giant fire-breathing lizard.
Demios, you shut up.
Here's some words that I never thought I'd hear come out of my mouth. I'm siding with Damio.
Demios just throws his arms up in the air like, yes!
Goldie looks at you with just the look of fucking betrayal.
Even Seaman Key is saying the big lizard
Now,
has a point.
now hear me out. The way he's going about it is probably not the best. But
No.
they look happier and healthier down here than the ones out there did. Now, I believe he should try to find a way to communicate with them and train the adults to do better out there than stealing children. But that looks a lot better than their living conditions back in town did.
Kidnapping is still kidnapping.
Captain Kitty, it's on you.
Again, it's child adoption pickup.
Again,
So,
quiet, adults are talking.
So, I don't have a better way to describe this. Like, I don't know how Nabith would, but he basically goes on a spiel about how the dragon is actually Child Protective Services.
Basically. Yes.
Come to save the children from child labor and child endangerment and all this other stuff.
Yes.
Goldie's not budging on this.
You and your stubborn characters. What?
Captain agrees with both sides. I mean, if we help the two sides communicate
What
a bit
does-
better, then
what-
maybe we could solve this issue.
What does CDPS mean? Oh, is that
Wait.
the child
Child Dragon Protection Services?
Wait, I know how to resolve this issue.
Child Dragon Protective Services. Alright.
I know how to resolve the issue.
Please, no more.
What?
Come
You
on.
have telepathy. If you could use telepathy, talk to them that way.
Ask the children who they want to have custody over them.
No. The idiot people out front. The ones that sent us here. If you tell
Yeah,
them
he has telepathy.
that you are protecting their children, if they resist, you leave them alone. If they accept it, you bring the rest of the children here and let the idiots die.
I don't like that.
I'm
You
2
know
for
where I
3, okay?
stand.
That's not the worst
Seems-
idea I've had.
It seems a little extreme.
That's
I'm
it.
sorry,
Done
didn't
with
you
waiting.
say they sacrificed their own children and put them in dangerous situations every day?
Kidnapping is still kidnapping. I'm done waiting.
Yeah, Demios is going to stand in front of you, just... There are many
Okay.
lines I go across. If you
All right,
set the
then-
children back there, they will die quicker.
Okay, then you're
Go-
the one who's going to get the brunt of this attack.
Goldie's gonna punch you, Demios.
Demios is not going to budge. He will stand and take this for the simple reason: if we give the children back, they're guaranteed dead. At least here they've got a chance at living. Kidnapping aside, technically this dragon hasn't done anything wrong.
Except kidnapping.
Yes, but dude, one sec. Before you hit me, he's gonna pick you up and carry you to the hole and put your head in it. Do they look like they're kidnapped and in danger?
Kidnapping is still kidnapping, no matter what it
Do
looks
they
like.
look like they're in danger? Yes or no? This is a simple question.
They're playing happily. They look well fed and healthy.
I'm done listening to you, Damios. Either get out of my way, or I will find my way through you.
Oh, I can't wait to see this. I've wanted a fight since I've got here.
Oh, gee.
Is that your initiative or your roll to hit, Goldie?
That was to hit.
Okay.
That would hit.
Kitty's gonna intervene. How is Kitty gonna intervene?
Yes!
Are you just gonna pick them both up and pull them away from each other? Yes.
Again, Demios has done nothing wrong here.
Okay.
The
So
blunt object's done nothing wrong.
I will give Kitty advantage.
strength checks, Kitty, and Goldie and Demios contest them. You can
Can
use
I
that.
give
You
Kitty
can
advantage?
Athletics or
you can-
acrobatics.
you can use athletics or acrobatics if you have it.
Okay, I now need to do math because I have about a strength which gives me 21 flat strength, so that would make my
Okay.
athletics plus 11.
Can I
Yay!
give Kitty advantage?
31! Oh
I
shit.
don't. You need to put a D in front of that.
Yeah.
Yes,
Can I just have that as my score?
No.
14.
Okay. Tick Tick. I heard that you are giving. Yes, you are giving Kitty the help action. Yes. Okay. Now, what was Kitty's roll? 25. She beat you both. She's got you both. She's grabbed you both and pulled you away from each other.
Captain, I've done nothing wrong. I am protecting the children.
Kitty, what do you say?
I never thought to say this, but I am avoiding violence.
Protect. I understand that, but we do not need to fight one another. Yeah, no shit.
Tell him that!
I highly
I'm
suggest we
disappointed in you
facilitate a conversation between the dragon here and the towns. See if we can't start maybe a school or something.
Aye, that would be a
May I
better
suggest putting him
solution.
in a suit, tie, and glasses? He will seem less threatening that way if he looks civilized.
Hold on a minute. And the Great Worm
Oh my god.
shape changes. The Great Worm shape changes into a hug.
Kenting this bit.
Into a hug.
Oh, I was going to say, we're going to Clark Kent this. We're just going to put a pair
Oh,
of
yeah,
glasses
he's-
on. They won't recognize him.
Oh, he's wearing spectacles and a nice suit. Yeah, but he's a hug.
Ta-da! Hug Protective Services.
She's smell smoke into their faces in annoyance. Funny. Okay.
See, I can negotiate.
Lead the way. I'll be happy to have a discussion with them.
I will stay here with the children.
No.
I'm pretty sure the children will be fine for a little bit on their own.
How are any of you okay with this? You can see he's just been like shaking, like he's trying to hold it all in, and
It
he's
takes time.
now it's out. He's done.
Listen, think about it like this. Imagine if your neighbor was beating their children and putting them to death. Would you step in and save the children?
No.
it's not our say on a planet that we don't live on to go around and just randomly deciding where children should live.
But you're trying to do that!
Dan.
And Demior's supposed to snap at you.
I could argue
almost
that
snapping at you.
also that had we not shown up here, then this would be a moot point because we wouldn't have known.
Because Demios understands what you're saying, but he also understands if the children are dying, that's one less thing for him to fight. He's looking at this as the circle of violence.
Kitty is saying not everything needs a violent solution. We should aim for a peaceful resolution where we can.
Yes, we need to follow the Prime Directive.
See? And that means you don't get involved.
Look. Well, I understand I did the right thing the wrong way. If the village agrees with the furry thing here, then I will accept any just punishment. But I think that doing so would ultimately be punishing the children and damaging their futures.
I agree. I'm with the big scaly one.
Now, I will leave a draconic spirit to look after the children while I'm gone. Let's head back to the village.
Violence ensues! And Demios just runs for the door. Ah!
No! We're not going to attack them!
He puts his two axes away. Peace ensues! Ah!
What did you say?
Peace ensues!
Peace ensues.
Tell me we're going to glide or fly there.
Yeah.
Well, it's not far. It's not far.
I want a chance to glide. I have not stretched my skin.
Yeah,
flaps.
you can do your speed, your odd little hops to go twice the speed.
Look at what Kitty's doing.
What's Kitty doing? Can Kitty pick Demios up in her mouth till he calms down?
Yay! Free ride!
Goldie says, fine, but tell that idiot to stay the hell away from me.
I assume he's pointing or referring to Demios.
Demios, yeah.
He's referring to Demios.
Yeah, we generally do try to keep you two apart because you're like oil and water. You don't.
So
And
somehow
you,
Demios has
I'm
been the same.
disappointed in you, Navith.
Wait,
You had every opportunity to side on the side of sanity, and you chose to throw your lot in with him. You're supposed to be
Because I'm the
voice of
best.
reason, Navith.
If the children were being harmed, or if it looked like he's eating them, or anything else, I absolutely would have sided with what you consider sanity. But given the situation, there's more here that needs the eye, and it needs a different solution.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, he's absolutely furious. Like,
Nothing from our trip through the woods on when we were trying to save the idiots who were disrespecting the nature spirit.
Dragon, permission to speak to the wise
That's
cat.
why I bar, sir.
You told me off for saying the two. Okay, thank you for that, Anthony. You told me off for saying those children murdered the wood, took part in assisted murder. You told me to use my intelligence. I used my intelligences and realized in this situation the dragon is the good guy. There was no racist bias behind it, including him being very polite to me.
as always, you have completely misjudged the situation.
Yeah.
And yet I've chose the winning side.
And yet you are still winning it, and it is not the winning side. Congratulations.
Really? Because I've got everyone here on my side, and you're on your own over there.
No,
And Deborah just has a big smile on his face.
Some of us felt sides understand that both have valid points, but that the solution of just beating people up is probably not the right one, given the fact that both sides have valid points. And if we can bring a peaceful solution by communication and education, that's probably preferable to just, I don't know, laying waste to everything we see.
Okay, I don't agree with that plan.
I think.
Or would you rather I just have a ship take me up and I don't know, I bombard the planet until nothing.
I think.
Wait, that's an option.
You would have probably realized that Goldie has. He's very old school. He's 55. He has a whole stubbornness about him when it comes to things. Either they're good or they're bad. It's black and white.
Kitty will shake Demios.
And he's not going to budge.
I get the feeling that you see things in a very black and white manner, but that's not how life works. There are shades of grays and other colors in the spectrum.
As an
of life.
oathbreaker, I see the entire world as grey.
Damios, do yourself and the rest of us a favor and be quiet for a little bit. Goldie is
Okay.
already on the verge of exploding on everything and everyone he sees.
Go.
Your chatter's not going to help.
Goldie's eye just twitching. Just.
You got 1. Everyone else 0.
I am.
So-
I am on the off chance that Goldie decides to go absolutely bonkers. I am holding back a.
So I'm assuming Captain Kitty is still in her draconic form as you get back to the small town, right? Yes. Oh boy. I think this is a good point to put a pin in it.
Yes, please.
I'd like to point out, Demios has been the voice of reason. I did not make this role.
I
Stop
know.
making me play it.
I would like to
Demios.
point out that was me playing into my character. That's truly how he would think.
Demios sees everything as a shade of grey. He is an oathbreaker. He doesn't see stuff as black, white.
That
By
wasn't.
following that, he ended up breaking his oath.
He grey Jedi.
That wasn't me deliberately trying to be antagonistic to the party.
Yeah, we understand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
That's why Demios is like picking apart your entire argument. Like, you're saying we shouldn't take control of the children, decide for them, but you are doing that.
But we can do an Ace Attorney episode next week.
This week on Law and Dragons. Dum dum.
Oh my goodness.
I hope you guys listening, if any of you are listening, have enjoyed this as much as we enjoyed playing. Please join our community. There's a link in the description below. And like, subscribe, share these videos with other people, help get the word out. In the meantime, no matter what role you play,